So today, another episode of Beavers franchise. I don't know what we're doing. We're just playing a game. I really want to get Luis Castillo a game, but I don't want it to be the second game of the season. So we might move a little bit further into the season. That way we can, kind of see how he's doing and also just play a different team. I don't really know who to play as I'm looking at the schedule right now, but we'll figure it out. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Thumbs up if you do. You guys seem to be enjoying the start of the season. Let's keep that support going. Keep dropping comments. If you're new here, subscribe. That's about it. Let's get into it. All right, so coming off of that great win against the Rangers yesterday, solid game. So what I was looking at, I did look at the comments and I did see what you guys were saying. You guys still think we need another pitcher. You guys still think we need some more power on the bench or the lineup. Let's see how maybe April, May goes. And if we start to creep down the ladder of the standings, then maybe we start to add, I don't want to say big name pieces, but maybe just like a couple little pieces here and there, just someone that could add a little bit to the team. But as I say that, I was looking at the pending waivers, or the waiver wire, whatever you want to call it, and there's actually some pretty good names down here. And I wouldn't say down here actually, but I have two players on the waiver wire. If they get picked up, I mean, it's not the end of the world, but I would like for them to stay on the team. One of the players though I really want is not Greg Allen, not any of these guys. I want Aaron Sledgers. Ooh, now I think it's Sledgers. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Either way, really reliable arm. He does have some stamina, but realistically, I could see him being a setup guy for us. I could see him being just a middle relief arm, a long relief arm. I really like the looks of his stats. Who I would have to replace, I don't know yet, but I do want to put a claim on him and see if we do pick him up in the next couple days. So with that being said, Luis Castillo, Mondesi gets a small injury. We're going to keep him active. We're going to win 8-2. Castillo goes 7 1/3 with 8 strikeouts. Awesome. Love to see that. Let's see how we did offensively. 12 hits. Buxton didn't get a hit. Olsen didn't get a hit. But it looks like Saunders went 3 for 4 with 3 RBIs. DEVERS another 3 RBI day. Or I should say a 3 RBI day. So that's good to see. We did allow 9 hits, but it looks like it went pretty well for the team. So it went Castillo, Middleton, Lopez. Everybody did their job. Love to see it. So that's good. I want to see if we get this waiver going. So I think there's one more day left. All right. So Clark Schmidt versus Jack Leiter. This is an interesting matchup. We do lose 3-0, but we do get the claim. So we are going to have an extra player. Why do we have an extra player in AAA? So let's sort that out. So what I was thinking here as... Okay, I was getting a phone call, just making sure it wasn't important. Sorry, super unprofessional. But what I'm going to do here is... I'm noticing that he's going down in rating. That does worry me a little bit. That really does worry me a little bit. He was really good last year. Really good. But he is going down in rating. So what I'm thinking here is maybe we send him down to AAA. We have Sleegers, Sledgers, whatever it is. Now we have 2 extra arms in AAA. Who's getting sent down? Oh boy, we got a lot here. Maybe Bachelor and Romano. I don't know. There's so many arms. Honestly, he can go to AA, and then we'll send him down to single A. And we could also send him down, see how he does, and then we'll send Irwin down to single A, and that should sort out the team. I mean, now we're looking... Should probably clean this up a little bit. It's looking a little bit like a mess, but that should be fine. And then now... I don't know if I want him to be the setup. I think it'll be okay. If it doesn't, we'll turn to somebody else here for sure. I don't know who, but we'll turn to somebody. But we're looking okay. 3 earned runs over 6 innings. I think that's what it was. We lost 3-0. Not the worst. against Jack Leiter, who went 9 innings, 9 strikeouts. So he had the complete game shutout. Holy cow. We had 8 hits that game too, and we just couldn't get a run in. That's tough. That's tough. Okay. That's unfortunate. Any home runs for them? Apostle, but outside of that, no. Okay, so what I'm thinking here is maybe let's play a different team than what we normally do. Have we played the Twins? Maybe we play the Twins. What are the Twins looking like? I just feel like I don't even know if we've played the Twins, and I do want to switch it up. Man, I guess they have Gallo. Outside of that, their team looks pretty abysmal. I feel like we've played the Mariners a couple times. We played the Astros multiple times. We've played the Padres a couple times. And then, yeah, so maybe I guess we play the Twins. Let's get to that game and we'll see how that goes. So here's the lineup for today. I'm going to give Volpe a bit of a rest. He's been struggling. And then so has Contreras. So I'm going to put in Heim. Art Saunders is also going to get the DH spot instead of Guillorme. Mondesi is also off to a really, really slow start. So I'm thinking if Mondesi continues to stretch, it might be Art Saunders' job in right field. Maybe we move Drew Waters to right field and we keep Saunders in left. That way we kind of limit the possibility of injury. I don't really know, but realistically we gotta figure something out with this team because we're off to a really hot start. You can see the record. You can see Luis Castillo's off to a really good start as well. We're debuting our home unis. Well, for the games that we're playing, and let's see how it goes. All right, so I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really check to see what the Twins had for a lineup. I would assume they have Larnach. I would assume they have Kirilloff still, but I don't know for sure. I really don't. So I mean, it really just kind of depends on how things go. I did see they had Joey Gallo. We already did mention that, but I was kind of focused on making sure our lineup looked pretty strong. And ooh, he almost turned on that sinker. I wanted a little bit further in on the zone, but it worked out anyway. So he fouls it off. We're gonna go up and in and almost hit him. Ugh. That got a little dicey for a sec. So we're gonna go with the changeup. Not really where I want it. I'm late on the release. Okay, so that's good to know. That's good to know. And right there. Oh, just misses, and we end up walking him. All right, so after 2 fly balls, we're up to Joey Gallo. So this is kind of an at-bat that is, it's pretty big. It's pretty big. Obviously, it's Joey Gallo. You know, this is either big swing home run, strikeout, maybe a walk. I mean, this could be a big at-bat for the inning and really kind of set the tempo for how the game goes. Ooh, that's a dangerous pitch. Okay, so we've been hovering the outside part of the zone. I'm going to step off the plate because I don't really like where I was aiming that pitch. But we are going to go to the sinker. I'm going to go inside part of the zone. And we're going to... he's just gonna foul it off. He was late on it. So let's see if the changeup. Let's see if we can get him over the top. Maybe get him to chase it. No. Heim keeps it in front of him. It is 2-2. I don't necessarily want to do this, but we have been low in the zone. Maybe we could get him to chase a fastball up in the zone. Couldn't. Mitch Garver's up next. So realistically, I would just like to limit the pitches. That was a long inning regardless pitch-wise. But we do get out of it with the strikeout. No damage done. All right, we're going to face Jameson Taillon. 0-2. Not 0 for 2, but 0-2 on the year. ERA is in the 4s. So maybe this is a guy we can take a little bit of advantage of. And you can see the Twins are 6-4, so they're second in the AL Central. A little early still. I mean, I would say it's very early. I mean, we're still in like the 3rd week of the season. 2 fastballs, a slider, and a curve. So realistically, we're just looking for stuff like that. And Guillorme, are we serious? Who is this guy? A guy who could just really settle for like a platoon role. Kind of spot starts here and there. Maybe our leadoff DH guy. He's out here swinging for the fences. I'll take it. Home run, leadoff home run, setting the tone of the game. He pulled that up and in, and I mean, he just kept it fair as well. Now we got Byron Buxton, who's hitting 243. Ooh, not great. I am under that. I'm under that. I'm not even on it, to be honest. So there's an out. Devers with 5 home runs this year. Really? So for MLB 22, it is, I think I saw a rumor, or maybe it's true, that we'll actually get, are we going to have another home run? Oh, look at how low that pitch was, but Devers goes deep. Number 6 on the year, and our offense is flying. This guy might be the key piece to the offense. We've been missing that, just that pure power hitter. And Devers is just a good hitter in general, but he's definitely bringing that power bat to the lineup. And that was a rope. 104 off the bat, and he, number 6 on the year, have a season. But what I was saying about MLB 22 was, I think I saw a thing that said that creative stadiums will now be able to play night games. And, oh, Matt Olson just misses one. Just a couple feet shy. Maybe if we were like a half a second late on the swing, or a little bit later on the swing, I should say, we'd have another home run, make it a 3-0 game. But let's get back to the point. Let's finish the talking point. MLB 22, supposedly creative stadiums can have night games, which is massive because, you know, having day games every single time, it does kind of take away from the immersion of the experience of night games and everything. Plus, I do kind of feel like our stadium does get hindered a little bit because it is pretty bright, and it is kind of tough to see the ball out of the hand a little bit. So, as I completely overcompensate and just fully sent the PCI down to the ground there for the curveball. But great first inning, 2 runs. Let's see if we can limit the pitches this inning for Castillo, and let's keep building on that. I mean, that's a great start. I'm loving to see that Devers is off to a flying start. Guillorme was hitting like 400 or something, and then we just need those other bats to kind of pick it up. We can't really rely on the same couple people. I think that was kind of the big issue last year. We just kind of relied on Buxton. We kind of relied on Guillorme and Duhar. And, you know, like, realistically, you can't rely on the same 2-3 people in the order to do all the damage. You gotta have those role players. You gotta have those guys that can step up from time to time and help you out. So here we go. 1-2 with Garver. And if this changeup doesn't get it, I think we gotta elevate in the zone a little bit. Maybe a little fastball. Might be a little bit too central, but let's see here. Ah, man, they're really fighting today in these at-bats. So, like, that's not really what I want, right? Like, I kind of want quick at-bats. I kind of want him to be able to fly through some stuff. Like, he's been really good this year. And what is this, pitch number 9? I think this is pitch number 10. Jesus. 3-2 slider on the inside part of the zone. Doesn't get it. Another walk. So Miguel Sano is still sticking with the Twins. Really? They still have him on the team. That's surprising to me. I'm surprised he wasn't cut for having a really low average and everything like that. I feel like in real life, he's definitely one of those guys that's kind of on the out with this organization. I mean, that's not a bad pitch. They're being super selective today. And, I mean, we're also missing the zone a lot, so I can see why they're being pretty selective with their takes. And I think I just got to rely on the defense this game. You know, Castillo's not really finding the edge of the zone. I think I just got to challenge these hitters. And you know what? See what happens. So let's just start doing it. We're starting to hit the bottom of the lineup anyways. So let's start rocking with but the changeup. I don't really want to rely on the changeup too much. Especially because that is his primary pitch. That is one downside of everything. And, I mean, luckily that's kind of hit right to Mondesi. 22 speed, won't advance. That could have been a dangerous swing. All right, who is this? I don't know who this is. But Thomas. Lane Thomas? Is that who this is? It is Lane Thomas. Okay. Let's just challenge him. There it is. Come on, Olson. You've got the glove. We got bumped. I got bumped by the first base coach. He didn't move. What? Interference. Automatic out. Inning over. Come on. What is this? Another long inning is what it is. Oh, boy. Castillo, man. I need you to tune it up. Come on. Find it. Oh, exactly where I wanted it. We just need you to do that. We're already at 40 pitches though. That's a lot. All right, so our Saunders is hitting 378 on the year, killing it. Got a little slider down in the zone. Was not expecting that to start it off. He's tied for third on the Beavers with 2 home runs. Really? So, third. So, I mean, I wonder who else is kind of... Well, Guillorme may have hit his second or fourth or something like that. That was the pitch to hit. And realistically, like I said, it's kind of that bright background where the sun is really just shining directly on the pitcher. And it is kind of tough to pick up a little bit, especially if they kind of have like just a certain release. But you know what? I can't complain. We do have 2 home runs on the day, and we're gonna have a base hit with Art Saunders keeping up with the good contact. I mean, he got down to that slider. I'll take it. I mean, he hits it right down or right through the left side of the infield. That's good. I mean, we're swinging the bat today. We're making some good contact. This is gonna be a double play. I messed up. Oh, he beats it out. Okay. I mean, yeah, that was a pitch I should have laid off. Definitely. I was looking fastball. I saw it, and I kind of just reacted like, oh, I need to swing at that. And that's a good hit. It's just right at the second baseman. So not bad contact. Like I said, we haven't been making too poor of contact. The Gavin Lux was pretty bad, but for the most part, we've been hitting it pretty hard. So Drew Waters, almost a 300 average, just doesn't have a lot of power, so his OPS is probably going to be pretty low. And I mean, that looked like it was mashed. It was just, we were just a little too early. It was right 100 miles an hour off the bat. I mean, that's ripped. So 2 outs, Drew Waters is up. They're going to pitch out, thinking that Gavin Lux is going to steal. With 2 outs, not really going to try. I don't know why our third base coach is making a gesture like, hey, man, you know, maybe take the bag. No. We're 1-1 on the count. We're going to make it 2-1 now. I don't... Do I try to steal? We do have the speed to do it, and I don't really take advantage of it. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe I do try it. You know what? We don't really steal. Let's do it. Let's take a bag. Let's see what happens. I lied. I also because I saw it was on the outside part of the zone, and because he was hitting lefty, I was kind of hoping that I could have poked it through that gap. I was just too early on the pitch. So it was kind of like an improvised hit and run rather than just a steal. And it did not work out. So there's that. So it didn't work out like I planned on it. Trevor Larnach walked in the first. Like I said, I just got to start attacking them, and we'll start making the plays. There we go. Okay, Buxton. We're just liking these low pitches. Besides the Guillorme hit, I feel like everything's been really hovering on the bottom part of the plate. And, I mean, he got down to it, keeps it low, and there we go. A little base hit. And speaking of speed... That's a guy that I like to have on first base. So maybe another opportunity to get second base here as they will pitch out. So maybe we just kind of hold off. We do have one of our, probably the hottest hitter in baseball right now with DEVERS. So, and I mean, this guy mashes everything. So probably shouldn't try to take away a hit with him. I mean, he even somehow got to that. 86 mile per hour off the bat, so probably a fly out. Probably should keep it calm. I think at the point where he's so like hot as a hitter right now that it's like any pitch could cause some damage. You know what I mean? So maybe I should be a little bit more patient. Like that was a pitch in the dirt, a pitch up by his eyebrows, and I'm swinging for the fences every time. So let's tone it back a little bit. Let's be a little smart with our choices. And there's another pitch down in the zone. All right, so we worked it full with DEVERS, which is good. They haven't really thrown me a strike also, so there's that. But there it is. I mean, this guy's unbelievable. This might be my favorite player that I've used in MLB The Show this year. And it actually kind of makes sense because I loved his All-Star card. Was it his All-Star card? I think it was his All-Star card in Diamond Dynasty. Easily one of my favorite cards that I used, and it was because of the swing. I feel like it generates so much power. This guy is insane. Rafi Devers, 2 home runs on the day. Again, this guy's insane. I mean, it was a pitch just right in the zone. I mean, that is, whew, just this guy's gonna be a game changer. 426 feet, 100 and almost 13 miles an hour off the bat. Jesus. I mean, look where the pitch was. I mean, that's right in the wheelhouse. If we could just get Olsen going. Oh, really? Dang. I was gonna say if we could just get Olsen going, that's just like the little cherry on top of everything, because I feel like we should have caused some damage on that pitch. Really? Nothing, huh? I mean, Tyone is really leaving some pitches, some hittable pitches over the plate right now. I mean, this is almost like BP at this point, and Mondesi is going to get the base hit here. Not going to be a double, no chance. We are going to get the single, and I feel like keeping the ball on the ground with Mondesi is probably our best bet. Line drives, ground balls. He's got the speed to beat it out. He's got the speed if he can hit it to the gaps where we can get those extra base hits. I feel like that's probably the best bet with him, not trying to go deep with him. So Tyone is getting beat up a little bit. 4 runs in 3 innings. We're not even through 3 yet. He hasn't even thrown 40 pitches. We're just causing some trouble. Mondesi's on first. That's some speed. I mean, a base hit could really kind of open up this game. I mean, Saunders has got some speed. Garver did react pretty quickly to it. Just a bad swing there. Bad swing. I'm getting too hyped with this lineup, but it's a 4-0 game. I mean, look at this K by Castillo. I actually kind of threw the pitch and just didn't react to it, because it was one of those where I threw it and I go, that's probably going to be a home run. So I was waiting for him to swing, and then he didn't swing. So we got the backwards K. I'll take it. The no look got him looking. The no look, what did he just no, the looking strikeout. Mitch Garver almost absolutely demolished that baseball. And right now, Luis Castillo is starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. I'm still trying to figure out the windup, the release a little bit. But for the most part, I'm liking what I'm seeing as we do get a second K. And he's starting to, I feel like the more that I attack the zone a little bit, I say that as we throw a ball, but he swung at it anyways. But I am starting to try to find, I don't want to say the middle of the plate, but a little bit more inside the zone. That way we can let the defense rely on the defense a little bit more. I feel like I'm trying to paint corners too much, and we've got a fairly good defensive team, so I feel like we should be able to get most outs, right? I feel like our worst fielder is probably Devers at third, which, I mean, he's not the worst third baseman in the league. So I mean, for the most part, we've got a fairly good defensive team. I got to rely on them. Camped out under it, a 1-2-3 inning. There's that defense I was talking about with Devers. Yeah, like I said, he's not the best out there. I definitely think this is a play that should have been made. It is unfortunate that he didn't make it. But you know what? I still feel pretty confident. We get a generous call there. I'll take it. Of course I'll take it. Why wouldn't I? Little extra lead off there at first. I'll keep my eye on that. Keep my eye on that. So, see what happens here. I really should be trying to get the double play ball here, but I thought maybe we got the call. All right. A little sinker low in the zone as they take that secondary. That's going to drop. That's 100% dropping. Yep. And he doesn't. I hate when that happens where, if you don't get it perfectly right, it's just they don't stop the ball at all. So that is a really tough spot now. And Devers makes the play, and I tried to make him dive. I was smashing R2, trying to make him dive, see if we could get him at third. Just couldn't, of course, obviously. So Devers makes that play. I honestly thought that was going into left field. And Guillorme, you've got the glove. That's part of the reason why I put you in the team. I mean, I don't know why they're going to second there, but okay, 2 runs do score. 2 runs do score. Not ideal. I definitely think that should have been a play made by Guillorme. That 100% should have been a play made by Guillorme. But that could have all been avoided if Devers doesn't make the error at third. So Guillorme, I know you've had a home run, but I'm gonna need you to make up for what just happened there at second base. Okay, I'll take a single. That's a good way to start. We just got to rely on the rest of the bats to bring him in. He did his job. He got on base. That's exactly what I needed him to do. Not a power guy. He's gonna hit singles. He's gonna put it in play. That's what I want. I just want a contact guy at the top of the lineup, and that's what he does. So now we've got Buxton up, a guy that I definitely want to start heating up, and that's the pitch to do it. And I'm late on it, aren't I? Way off on the PCI as well. I was super late. He barely got contact on that. Okay. All right, Buxton. I don't care that you're early. I don't care that it was bad contact. Another single. Perfect. Just what I need. First and second. No outs here in the fifth. And the hottest hitter in baseball is up. Hottest hitter in baseball is up. Let's do it, DEVERS. Ugh. I didn't like that. Hitting 400 with a 1550 OPS and 7 home runs. Can we make it 8? 2-0 count. This is exactly what we're looking for. All right, 3-0. I don't think he wants to pitch. I don't think he wants to pitch to DEVERS at all. I think he's purposefully like, let's just walk him, you know? Let's just not throw him a strike. And there it is. Bases loaded for Matt Olson. This is his time to really open up the game. They're going to go to the bullpen, and they're going to bring in Juan Minaya with a 7 ERA. So are they kind of conceding the game, or are they hoping maybe he can turn his season around after 5 innings of a pretty tough start? So what are we looking at here? Fastball, changeup, slider, curve. Okay, so a little bit different pitches. And a little bit of a weird motion where it's kind of coming out late from kind of behind his back almost. So we got to really be on the lookout for what we're going to get here. Oh, stay fair. Oh, dang. That had all 3 runners getting in. All 3 runners getting in. That was the pitch, and I missed it. I was late on it. 2-2 now for Olson. Realistically, I just need him to put it in play. Bases loaded, full count with no outs. Oh, boy. What are we going to see here? What are we going to see? I can't. Oh, no. A changeup, dude. I thought it was, oh, man, a changeup. A changeup, man. A changeup. Oh, man. I thought fastball with it being up in the zone like that. Really? Oh! Oh! Mondesi! Going deep. Oh, and he knew it. Game over for the Minnesota Twins. And this team, I'm telling you, this team is something different. This team is really something different. Saunders, that's a great hit. That's a great hit. It's just right at the shortstop. Man, Saunders is getting some good contact. I was talking smack about Mondesi potentially getting out of the lineup. I don't know how we're going to get all these guys into the team. This could be a double for Lux. I'm going to leave it at a single. That's just Sano being at first base. He's going to not be the best out there. See, an error. It is an error. So, you know what? We're hitting the ball well. We're getting some good contact on it. I am going to steal here. I'm going to get greedy. It looks like they kind of know. He didn't really get the best of jumps either, so he's going to be out. But that's okay. That's a great inning from us. A great reply after allowing 2 runs. And that was big. Mondesi going deep with the grand slam. I know they're going to throw this. Why show this? This isn't important to the game. How about the fact that we just hit a moonshot to open up this game? All right, so Arias, you can see it was a pitch right down the middle. I'm really just trying to attack the zone. Does get a single. So leadoff guy for Joey Gallo is not ideal, you know, because like I said, he's kind of a big bat in the lineup, big boomer bust guy. So he has struck out. So there's that. Probably shouldn't attack him up in the zone like this or in the middle of the zone. But like if Drew Waters can make a play here, I'm not even gonna try to dive. He was late on it. So let's go to the changeup, and that's a 3rd strikeout. That's a hat trick of strikeouts for Joey Gallo. All right, so Castillo's getting a little tired. Let's see who's been doing well in the bullpen. Let's get him. Oh, he's our setup guy. We don't really need him. Let's sit him down. Let's go Middleton and Suter. And let's see if we can get through 6 with Castillo. Just some trouble with some pitch location. Me getting used to the windup and everything, and his release. So as soon as we start getting familiar with that, it'll be a lot more smooth sailing. So 0-2 here, a little slider. Doesn't really get where I wanted it to be. Location on the outside part of the plate, yes, but not low enough. Little sinker up in the zone, and even though Garver did turn on it, Drew Waters is there, and we're going to get our second out. All right, so single here by Kirilloff. You can see it was a sinker right down the middle. And yes, Castillo is very, very tired. I know that. Miguel Sano is up. This could be a very, very dumb idea, but I really want 6 from Castillo, and I'm being very greedy as a manager. But you know what? I have faith in my pitcher. And let's see what we can do here with the slider. Get the strikeout. Holy cow, that was dangerous. We're out of the inning. Yo, Guillaume may have a day. You're definitely getting thrown out at second here with your 27 speed. Oh, you beat it? Oh, man. Guillaume with a double, a single, and a home run. I don't think he's going to get the cycle. But, hey, Guillaume may have a day. I honestly thought Gallo was going to make the diving play. I was just going to say, you know what? Inning over. Who cares? But, hey, good hustle on him. He gets the hit as well. I'll take it. So 2 outs here in the 6th. Man, it's only the 6th. Buxton is going to line out. That's a great hit, though. Just a little early on it, but hey, like I said, we've been hitting the ball hard. All right, so in the end, I'm actually going to go to Jordan Holloway rather than Middleton. I'd kind of like for him to eat a couple innings rather than kind of. I think Waters can make the play here. He does. He makes it look way easier than what it looked like. What I was going to say is I'd rather let him with his 50 stamina maybe take an inning or 2 than kind of work the bullpen. So I mean maybe the bullpen needs some work too. Maybe just get them the innings, get them a little bit comfortable. But at the same time, I'd like for Holloway. I keep wanting to say Holiday. I'd like for Holloway to get comfortable in the bullpen too, especially in this long relief role. So let's see how he does. You know, if things do get a little dicey, maybe just 1 inning. So we'll have to wait and see. Oh, no. That should be a 3 home run day for Devers. It should be a... That's... And I knew as soon as I made contact with it, because I felt my thumb move just a little bit to the inside on the pitch. That's got to be a home run. And that does too. So yeah, that's 2 pitches that I should have had just absolutely mashed, and I didn't. So, man, I feel like I'm doing Olsen a little disservice with the way I'm hitting with him. That's gross.
The first baseman, number 22, Miguel.
All right, that's going to be a leadoff single by Sano. Okay. All right, we brought in Brent Suter. Holloway gave us 2 shutout innings. And I thought, you know what, let's just bring in Suter. The guys that were coming up, they don't hit lefties as well. That's a strike, by the way. But that's okay. That's cool, I guess. We are going to get a strike there. But I'm really just going to attack them. The last couple innings have been pretty boring, to be honest. Just fly outs, ground outs. But the per usual, we've been getting good contact. We've just been hitting like kind of right at people. So the team played unbelievable today. I really think, even though Olsen's struggling, I think that really gives us another bat that we will rely on once he starts getting going during the season. You know, Mondesi could potentially heat up. We've got Buxton, who still needs to heat up. But Devers, Guillaume's hitting over 500. I know we're super early into the season still, and things are still super early. We did get off to a really hot start at the beginning of last year, and then we just absolutely fell apart. But I think this year's going to be a little bit different just with the fact that we have more bats to rely on. I feel like overall we've definitely improved as a team. I feel like we could add a couple more pieces to help us get a little bit stronger. I did forget to mention that I did add Isaiah Kiner-Falefa to the team. I actually like that celebration that they did right there. But he is on the bench. So Poisson could have everyday time in AAA. That's why I did that. But this team is electric. I'm really liking this team. And as you can see, I mean, 6 hits? I think that's a great pitching debut for Castillo. Only 6 innings, but 3 walks sucks. 4 hits, okay, whatever. But 2 earned runs. Devers with 2 home runs. Guillorme with the home run. Mondesi with the grand slam. This team's electric. This team's electric for sure. I'm really liking it. Olsen 0 for 4 is tough. Lux 0 for 4 tough. Waters 0 for 3 is tough. But you can see we're looking good. I really like this team. I really like the way that the pitching is doing as well. So I think we're in for a treat this year. I really do. So there it is. That's how we end today's episode against the Twins. Clearly, we've got the offensive firepower. We need more players to start hitting on every cylinder. Once we start getting the pitching a little bit better too, I think this team is definitely going to cause some trouble. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, thumbs up down below. Of course, if you're new here, consider hitting that subscribe button. Keep dropping that support, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.